Well, we've got our movie buddy from lights-camera-jackson.com, Jackson Murphy, to talk about some good movies coming out this weekend. How are you?
Hopefully some good movies. I'm good, Randy. How are you?
Okay. All right. Now you have me scared. We got a new James Bond movie out, and you just saw it. What's the deal? Is Bond back and in good form?
Ooh, not so great. No Time to Die is the movie. It is Daniel Craig's fifth and final film as James Bond. It's been almost 6 years since Spectre, the last movie, which I didn't love. Loved Skyfall when it came out in 2012. So in this one, it's going to be a Daniel Craig send-off. I'm certainly not going to give away what happens, but I don't think it's done in a great fashion. I like the early sections of the movie. There's some slick action sequences. James Bond meets up with a character played by Ana de Armas, who was Daniel Craig's co-star in Knives Out. They have a great action sequence that's kind of fun. There's things where James Bond looks back on his past a little bit, past characters, a little reflection. I like that. But boy, when Rami Malek's villain character shows up, this movie starts to take a dive, and it just goes whoosh.
Oh, no.
For the next 2 hours. It's dull. It's a snooze fest. It's bored James bored. Honestly, there's nothing imaginative, Randy. They had all this time to prepare for the final Daniel Craig movie. They could have come up with the most creative, emotional, interesting, powerful ways for a goodbye, and they don't do any of that. They go back to the 60s, basically, with the plot lines and the suspense. There is no suspense. There are ridiculous twists. There are laughable moments. Yeah, it is not a fun time for No Time to Die.
Oh, no. So I'm not really up on my James Bond. So is he done forever? Never coming back? What's the plan here?
Well, we'll see when they pick the next James Bond, and that'll probably start that process in a couple of months once this movie's out for a little bit of time. The producers probably want to do that, but I really hope that when they make the next James Bond movies and they bring in the next James Bond, that they get a little more imaginative and they shake up this franchise a little bit. You know, we get the intro song. This time it's by Billie Eilish, and I didn't love the song. And a lot of people, when I was at the screening the other night, they're like, oh, wait, the theme song's coming on. I got 4 minutes. I can go to the bathroom and come back. So I hope they shake things up. The one real positive I will say for No Time to Die is watching Daniel Craig. The way he looks at certain characters at certain times, the way he handles the situations, his mannerisms, his facial expressions, him knowing, look, I'm getting paid a ton of money, but I want to do a decent job in my final time as James Bond. Watching him is the most positive element and the most rewarding experience by far of No Time to Die. Otherwise, it is a flat finale for him.
Yeah. All right, Jackson, how was the popcorn? Now there's a new
better than the movie. It was better than the movie.
All right. There's a new drama out this weekend. How's this one?
This is good. This is called I'm Your Man, and it's playing at the Spectrum and the Bowtie in Saratoga. Maren Eggert plays Alma. She's a researcher who's going to spend 3 weeks with a really advanced humanoid robot named Tom, played by Dan Stevens. Will a relationship form, a romantic relationship or something else? The performances are excellent. Dan Stevens, the best I've ever seen him. He goes all in playing Tom. And it's a really deep movie. No Time to Die is not. This is a deep film that looks at relationships, it looks at sci-fi, the future, our feelings, our emotions in a really interesting way. It has unique purpose to it. It's going to be one of these hidden gems, and it's actually Germany's submission to the Academy Awards this year for Best International Feature. So I do recommend you check out I'm Your Man.
Okay, now I'm a little scared to ask you about this one because the Muppets are back. I hope it's a good one.
It's okay. The Muppets Haunted Mansion, new Halloween special premiering today on Disney Plus. You've got Gonzo and Pepe. They go into the Haunted Mansion. They meet a bunch of stars. Will Arnett is in it. Taraji P. Henson is in it. John Stamos is in it. Even Pat Sajak makes a cameo in it. They bring in so many celebrities. It's really a silly special. There's a lot of goofy elements to it. The parents who love the Muppets may not get as much out of it as the kids. The kids will probably love it because there's a lot of slapstick. There's some musical numbers. I wanted a little more heart in it. I want it to be a little more special than it is, but kids should enjoy it. It's about 45 minutes long. Muppets Haunted Mansion on Disney Plus.
All right. Well, we got one really good one okay one, and one not so good. I guess 1 out of 3 isn't so good, but
it's not bad. It's okay. It's okay. I wish No Time to Die was better. If you're a diehard James Bond fan, you may get into it, but yeah, I wanted it to be a lot more special.
All right, Jackson, where can people find your stuff?
Lights-camera-jackson.com, Twitter at LCJ Reviews, Instagram at LightsCamJackson.
All right, we're going to post this video up on the blog today. We'll put the trailers up there too at 995theriver.com on the Morning Show blog. Thank you, Jackson. Hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too, Randy.